Hi Natascha, Scott from HeyUGuys, lovely to meet you, pleasure to meet you. What was it about the script when you first read it that kind of spoke to you?
I guess it's sort of, nostalgia. My brother was a huge fan of The Clash, and I hadn't quite discovered music at that point, but he had. And my mum was a rock journalist, and so used to play, and she interviewed them, and so used to play a lot of their music. I suppose by association it had sort of always been in our house. And I liked the Dreadful Mother role. It's always fun.
You've been in some great ensembles in the past, and this is a very, very good one as well. Tell me about working with Daniel, because he seems like such a great talent.
Wonderful. He's really wonderful. Yeah, he's a great kid. He's a terrific actor. I'm sure he'll be on our screens a lot more.
And Jonathan's kind of transformation into Joe Strummer, I imagine that to see that was just amazing.
Listen, I didn't meet him because obviously I did 2 days.
It's easy.
They crammed all my stuff into 2 days. I'm slightly breaking the myth, aren't I, there, of hard work, but yeah.
You obviously worked with some great directors as well, and Derrick, we just spoke to Derrick. What was he like to work with as a director?
Yeah, he was great. It was very, as lots of independent films are, I'm sure, he felt he didn't probably get to flex his muscle as much as he'd like to have because there isn't time, for all of us. And that, on the one hand, that's the great thing about making a low-budget independent film. It's just on a wing and a prayer, and you go fast and you don't stop, and I love that. But at the same time, if you want sort of to finesse or be nuanced in any way, it's quite difficult. He was great communicator, very, very fast, and I hope he's happy with it.
I wanted to ask you very quickly about one of my favourite films, which is The Truman Show.
Oh, yeah.
Which obviously you were wonderful in. Is it strange now to see all that stuff that you were doing then come kind of full circle, and it's crazy in 2016 now, right?
Crazy, I know. It's funny showing my kids that film 2 summers ago because they'd never sort of seen anything I'd done, and they couldn't believe that, of course, of its time, it was so prophetic that reality TV didn't exist.
Yeah.
And that people weren't filming themselves getting out of bed and having breakfast and doing selfies all over the place. Not that obviously Truman had been coerced and was unaware of the fact that his life was on camera, but yeah, it's sobering.
Very strange. Also, you work with Jim, you've moved on to work with Eddie Murphy recently in Mr. Church. What was that experience like? On a drama as well?
He's great. He's a really wonderful, wonderful dramatic actor, which growing up, that's not the kind of movie that I ever saw him in. So that was, and it's interesting also being in a film that was based on the writer's own life, sort of, true story, based on a true story. I really enjoyed that film. Very quick again. Honestly, 6 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey,